السلام عليكم، مرحبا في قناة ألعاب من الشرق. استكمل رحلة تختيم لعبة Avowed، اللعبة الممتعة، اللعبة اللي أنا أسميها لعبة فريدة. ما في يعني لعبة زيها. أنت تقدر تصير محارب، تقدر تصير ساحر، تقدر تصير أكثر من كاركتر في نفس اللعبة. هذه اللعبة أنا عجبتني بصراحة. أتمنى أنكم مستمتعين معي، ويلا نكمل الرحلة. Notice from governor travelers Maryland stairs. طيب، خربت هي تحرك الماوس ولا تحرك الماوس، تحرك فيه. طيب. في الحلقة الماضية وصلنا إلى هذا المكان. مين بيجينا هذا المشروم المجنون؟
Right behind you.
قم. بل احنا فيها. بل ما يرحمنا بعد قتل الجماعة. قم. بل هذا الانتحاريين ذولا. شوف مجانين، بس مو زي هذول.
Another glorious battle.
صحيح، بس يفجرون روحهم. ايوه، حلوين.
Coming in hot.
حرقهم لي. ساعدني يا بعدي. هاي ساعدني حبيبي انت. واسلحة هني. وال turn out journey entry. بعد شوي نقراها، ما عليه. شنو هذه الأسلحة اللي أخذناها؟ وش وضعها؟ لعبة جميلة، لعبة فعلا جميلة، لكن فيها عيوب أكيد. يعني ما في لعبة خالية من العيوب. يعني عيب اللي أنا أشوفه: don't forget to check the stock of stores and remember that you may break down your used weapons and armor to ensure you have enough upgrade materials. يعني عيب اللعبة الحالي اللي أنا أشوفه لحد الحين هو إيش؟ هو يا طويلين العمر هنا. اللي عندي أنا العيب الوحيد عليه شو؟ حوارات اللي تمرض النفسية. حوارات تمرض النفسية صراحة. يعني حوار تمرض النفسية، خليك تستجن. مسدس، هذا مسدس، هذا 23 وهذا 41. الأبجريد. هي مو مسدسي. وهذا أنا قاعد تقول أنت هذا ما أحتاجه، خلاص ما أحتاجه نو مور. طيب، ارمرز عندي هذا 18 برضه ما أحتاجه. هذا ما أحتاجه. عندي هذا وهذا وهذا. الوزن 25 كلهم 30. ايش احمل 3 انا؟ احمل واحد، بعدين الثاني يكون خفيف لطيف. 10 كيلو لا، 4 كيلو. هذا كم قوته؟ 2 30 لا، 5 دمج ريدكشن، 8 دمج ريدكشن. واحد زين كذا. هو قوي له. ايوه هذا زين. حلوين. نروح هنا تطوير الأدوات، شيء مهم جدا جدا جدا. أي أداة تستخدم أكثر هذه. أقوى. عندك الأكس هذا بزيد بواحد صار 4. فيزيكال دامج صار قوي. ساتر اقدر اسوي. ايوه عدل شغلك. ما نخسر السورسز عليه. هذا انا ما استخدمه بس. سوينا الحين زين. نشوف القدرات. يعني لعبة صراحة ممتعة وبرضو فيها أشياء واجد تستكشفها. هذا الشيء يخليها ممتعة أكثر. إنه مو لعبة سهلة كل شيء واضح، لا خريطة مفتوحة عندك وسوي اللي تبغاه. شافني من فيها. بروح فيها. شافني. الحمد لله. زي هذا الدب كيف تصطاده، يعلموك كيف تصيد الدببة هنا. ما تروحوا لي مجانين. طلع من ذا يطب لي ذا. اقعد جاك شيء. محزة الاستامينا حقه. الاستامينا حبي. حظي. يب تعال. ادخل. جاب لي ساعة قوية. واحد ثاني. يب كان منه.
More of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it? That's one for us.
حتى قتالات ممتعة. طبعا أنا أحب أكون مقاتل، غيري مثلا من اللاعبين يحب يكون ساحر. على حسب أنت إيش تحب. قدرات موجودة لك. هذا المشكلة اللي تسوي مشكلة.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return.
زارعين رز.
The smile of the harvest.
طيب. أنا الحين عندي أشياء ما فهمتها في اللعبة لحد الحين. يعني قصة قاعدة تنبني. عندك هذيك الأمسية المرأة اللي عواينها نار. ما أدري إيش قصتها ذي. أنت تبغين نساعدك صح؟ ما أبغى أسولف فيها عشان السالفة الواحدة تاخذ 3 دقايق. يعني هذا عيب صراحة، لازم نشوف له حل. ما يصير أنا أسولف ويا واحد يعطي 15 ساعة. Hey,
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
إن شاء الله. It's definitely
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon,
يقول من زمان ما
this
حد
market will
زيك
be empty
جاني.
come winter.
ما أتذكر من متى. Before that happens, I need to consult with an.
Really? You know the gods don't exactly favor animancy.
Ooh, that doesn't stop anyone in the bar.
Some say the old gods aren't here, or maybe they just don't care for the living lands. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on the far side of town. Let me know if anything strikes your fancy. We don't have much, but the harvest hasn't bled us dry yet.
طيب, let's see. ما عندها واجد يقول لك، بس يعني الحمد لله اموره ماشيه. شوف هذا 5000 صاقعة، 3000 قوي. لكن هذا 450، عندي 2000. هذا كم قوته؟ 49. أقوى من حقي. هذولي محتاجهم. يلا egg، كاروت، كابج، كابج. شنو هذا؟ This map provides information on the locations of fragments for okay. حلوين. Fragments the offering to find them. The totem of the coast slave and ancient story you must brave. Left alone in Allah. ما عليك، شوف لك حل بعدين سولف. الحين أنا جاي في مهمة مستحيلة. إيه ما عندي فلوس. كذا خلاص. تذكرني بحبك يا غنادي. خلاص خلاص قرينا. توكلنا على الله. ايش انت؟ اكيد وراك سالفة.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the animals starving as well? Or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with the governor. I don't make the rules.
ما
Go
عليك.
home. Lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
We know you're stashing the grain somewhere.
طيب يا حلو. الحين انا لازم اروح وين؟ اروح الى المهمة المستحيلة.
If I had grain, I'd give it to you. I know things are
وهذا البيت لازم ادخلها كامل. المهمة المستحيلة. البيوت لازم تدخلها وتشوف ايش فيها ايش ما فيها، ايش عندك ايش ما عندك، اشياء تقدر تاخذها تحصلها. زي هالاغراض هذا اشتريها بفلوس. ذي الاغراض شوف فلوس هنا. هنا ايش؟ والله ودي اساعدك، اقسم بالله ودي اسولف وياك. شو اسمها السالفة لما تخلص؟
Gods, what do I tell Sylvia? What do I tell the children?
لا تقول لهم شيء.
It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Maybe I can help return whatever you lost.
Ah, finally!
Someone who cares about
something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
تم. هذا هنا يقول في باقوا مسكين محاصيله. محاصيله يوم باقوها.
Keep quiet.
تعال عمي. زين. فين تبغى كذا؟ يب. وات ما تبغي. يب.
Nice job, everyone.
شكرا. من هذا يقول عندنا سالفة. يقول شنو السالفة؟ قال لك والله باقوا محاصيلي. هذول قطعونا. طيب يوم باقوا محاصيلك ايش صار؟ قال والله انا ما عندي شيء اكله وعيالي وما ادري ايش. اقول لهم الحين ساعدني. قلت له ان شاء الله، مو عشانك عشان العيال. هذا هو هنا. لا، المكان اللي انا ابغاه وينه؟ يقول عند الريفر. دقيقة، هذا هو. search terms caption search. دقيقة هناك الدبابة، أنا ما دبابة. نبغى الموضوع، خلنا نشوف أجل لهذا ونشوف إيش موضوع أمه. حلوين. وجهك بعد لا تقول لي.
Word of advice: give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giat is about to
إيش
give that
هالأشكال
poor man
الخايسة؟
a new one.
أنا والله العظيم قسم بالله ما يجوز أشكالكم
Well, I
كذا.
hope you have a stomach
رجال
for
كذا شكلك،
profanity.
الله يلعن شكلك.
A
كذا
woman
رجال،
showing
هذا
profanity and
رجال.
leadership reminds me of home.
She came storming
هذا
up the
رجال.
hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giat has put the governor in his place,
Mm.
but it might be the last.
What are they fighting about? Okay.
Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
No.
Just take a blessed day look outside. Doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers fight.
نشوف الحين ايش الفايت هذا اللي تسوونه انتم تتكلمون عنه. كانوا تتكلمون عنه. هذه المدينة تقول تسولفي؟ يا الله.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom I'm speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
طيب.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes.
What are you talking about? والله.
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
طيب.
Does subtle mean something different outside of solace?
يعني أجواء اللعبة جميلة. شت بلد الناس عيب. مو كذا. عادي. شنو هذا؟ هذا أفعل مالك أنا حرام. ترى شنو هذا؟ كيف تسمحوا لي أدخل بيت الناس أصلا؟ أصلا يلا. بعد أدخل ذا؟ جاي يرقط عن خلق الله.
Accustomed to failure. Neither am I. But it happens to the best of us, no? They made up their minds before we even started.
حركات والله. وين ألقط؟ rejection letter. الله thank you for your humble. غرف وحركات. دقيقة حبيبي خليني أدخل أشوف. كم شيء أنا أخذ أول شيء خلاص. يلا السلام عليكم. فتح في النخل. هنا إيش فيه؟ هذا بشكل خطير. لأنه مخشوش. إيه قايل أنا. مول بوك. طيب. بيانو. اي والله بيانو. بس في بيانو. لتر دارلينج. حب. قتلكم الحب. يلا بينا السلام عليكم. هناك ايش في؟ ادري عنك تبغيني اسولف وياك، والله ما اخذ سولفت وياك. وري شوي. هذه بند الدار دقيقة. of substances. ما عليه. عنده وذا ايش؟
Seems that way.
Vidaro says the current crop looks promising.
How can he know that? He's not a farmer.
Be patient. He hasn't steered us wrong before.
بيسولفوا حاقريني، ما كان موجود يعني، ما كان واحد خش عليهم. عندش قولي الحين.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
What prayer were yours?
I was calling on the spirits of the recently dead to follow the guidance of Bareth, god of death. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Well, are you referring to the old Valiant custom of offering fresh food and for recently dead?
That's exactly it. Well done. I have always observed it, and I brought it with me when I came to Fjord. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
Well,
you've got people waiting in line for their next meal.
يقول لك اللي يموت حطوا له وجبة شيء كذا عشان يروح الحياة الجديدة.
I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat.
هذا الكلام.
What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
طقوس. I believe this ritual is carried out more formally.
The ritual heals all. The spirits get one more taste of life, and the living get to offer one last gift to the dead.
أقول كذي بنت شخص كلام الفاضي. What do you need to do?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Understood.
The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
John, we hope this will claim your inner.
I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest.
بغاني أروح ل3 مواقع أحط فيها هذه الوجبة الأخيرة للناس اللي توها ميتة.
Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves.
Inshallah.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying at camp. We should help the living and let the dead rest.
I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
طلع عمي. خلصنا؟ أخذنا هني. احنا تاركين المهمة الرئيسية عشان نلقط الأغراض. وهذا سوت لنا سالفة سوتنا أوبر نشكلش. هنجر ستيشن أنا ودي واحد ميت وش دخل أهلي ما تياكل تبن.
Look at these crops.
Look
at your city. The dream. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense.
Put
the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I didn't invite the official.
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The dream scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now of farms.
صحيح. That's why I'm here. Perhaps okay, can you?
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the dream scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
They do. And that's the kind of reckless behavior I'm trying to avoid.
Reckless is all we have time for. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Towards the good heaven.
Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we work together, I won't stand between you and your
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that?
صحيح.
Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
What?
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mesiverno.
But...
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast.
Well, you are making a mistake.
Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
طردها.
I'll find us another bed.
جالس بيتهم متنعم ولا عنده مشاكل. يقول له عن المشاكل وما ذاك خبر. خوش خوش خوش. بيتك كبير فاضي ليش؟ ما في غنايم؟ المكتبات كذا كتب يقرأوا. اي لو ما عندكم ابليكيشنز وكذا حركات يعني. ترى يا شباب. ايش هنا؟ باب نفتح ولا غرفة نوم؟ هنا الحكي. طيب هذا شيء يعني عندي اشياء اقراها ما اخلص اقسم بالله. ولا في الجامعة كذا اعطوني اشياء كثر. بدروم كو. اي كيو؟ فين كو؟ بدروم كي. ايش هنا؟ نفتح. هنا يفتح. Letter to my son.
I've got a powerful feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
طيب ترينا نروح للحجية في بيتها. افتح يا ابويا، خد كل شي قدامك يا اخويا. ادري متعبة الحركة دي، لكن هي اللي تخليك تتطور يعني، زي الشغلات دي يعني. هي كيف بعد مشكلة في اللعبة؟ اللعبة فيها مشكلة شوية سخيفة. ايش؟ ان حرف A يخليك تنط، ونفسه هو يعني الزر يخليك تسوي دج. وقت المعركة انت تتوهق، هتشوف نفسك كده تنط من طيب. حجي من بيتها.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window. I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but
الحب
our
وما
governor
يسوي.
is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He must have a reason.
I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Missiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principles. That's what's matter.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Sure.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here.
Oh.
You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... No, sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Missiverno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think about it.
As much as I would love that, we're already out of time.
But
when it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
So it's professional consulting. You refer I can handle.
Glad to hear it. Your education should come in handy. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us.
Yeah.
Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
عندنا كل شيء. خلاص نسافر. Please go no further. ليش؟ Unlock with the key. Okay. شباب.
Spirits are truly wonderful. Self-aware and reach with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed. The spirits have access to lifetimes of knowledge.
A little knowledge will do me good right about now. I bet you must wait.
قاعد. عندك هنا تشتغل عندك أشياء حلوة.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice. Indeed, there is a reason I prefer to keep the doors closed. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
You must see a lot of animancers here around, okay?
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle. Imagine what we could accomplish if more animancers took a little time to focus on themselves. Now, will there be anything else?
Some tea, please.
Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand.
Hey.
We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
إيش هالكلام الخايب قوله؟ ماب تريجر ماب.
I have been thinking about the moon.
عندي بي وسي. هنا ايش؟ اي هنا اي فيها اي كونسلت بالمنتو.
Careful! I will get thrown out of the pub! Ado! When did that happen? Say as I remember.
confounded machine. Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked. Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source. Grimoires can hold intense power, but not
موجود
alone.
أنا.
Besides, grimoires require a wizard to draw in essence. It's too dangerous at this scale. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove. Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgon queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
Sure.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
If you can convince her
Sure.
to hand it over, I'll be more than impressed.
ناخذها ريتريف على الهارت. طيب وين هالهارت؟
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
طيب عندك هنا وين الهارت؟ هارت تصير هذا اللي
Quiet, Windboot.
Arms up! Left! All you got! Left! Coming from your right!
اجي لك وانا نخيرك الحين قاعد لي فوق كم اوصل لك وين الشباب من ده
Nothing like a win with a good team.
راينا يلا فارق يلا
Is someone out there? Hello? Please, I need... You're the Adiran envoy. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Still Garot, I assume? Please, just continue on your way.
Please, I won't help you.
I don't need your help, envoy. Neither does Fior. Fine. Sorry. Thank you. This should at least get me back to Fior. Thank you, Envoy. It's possible I met the one good adherent today. Thank you again for your help.
There. That's the place feels different. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? Yeah, it is. Damn you, Tama. Damn you. I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone all this time. I never knew. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. Would be if he just told me. I never gave him any reason to be coy. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about.
You opened up and you feel.
Sometimes I wish you weren't so damn perceptive. Did I tell him? I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since.
صراحة هذا
I was a
اللعبة الوحيد.
piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands. You're damn right.
الحوارات الطويلة.
Tom always saw right through me.
مرة طويلة الحوارات.
He knew what I
تعبك
was.
وانت تقرأ وانت تفهم وانت تتعلم وانت تشوف.
I let him down.
صحي مفيدة لكن مو لهالدرجة.
He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time with this. That's probably for the best. I appreciate you listening, especially since we haven't talked much, just the two of us. A little fresh air will clear my head.
خلصت؟ جيت بيت صديقك؟ خلاص؟ نطلع معنا. زيح. نشوف كان في شيء هنا. ماكو شيء؟ طيب.
Tama painted that? I had no idea.
المنطقة المحيطة. رايحين نروح إلى A. نخلص مهمة A أول بعدين نروح مهمة B. يلا ريتريف أنا الهارت اللي قاعد أجيبه. يب. أوكي هنا وصلنا اللاب. حلوين. أوه هنالك دببة. هنا حرب بسوس. فهداهم قدر المستطاع ونشوف شو وضعنا وياهم. طيب هذا ايش؟ انت تاخذها يا حبيبي. يعني انا ملزوم اتهاوش وياكم وتطلبوني يطردكم وتقتلوني واقتلكم. خلينا نخلص بسرعة. اوه حلوين. منطقة هنا حلوين. رغم الحزن اصعد. هذا العلم. بطل. اصنع بضاعة.
Quiet, Nimdut.
هرب. احفر ما مش جاب مني اهرب له. هاجم هرب ولا اصحابك ولا القوي ذاك بعد. وصلت لهذه المنطقة وتم جلدي بنجاح. جلدوا أهلي. فأنا أغير الخطة لأن أنا بكل وساطة مش مستعد لهذه المنطقة بعدني. أحتاج أروح إلى منطقة ثانية اللي هي B أو C حتى أكمل المسير، لأن في هذه المنطقة أنا تم جلدي بنجاح. واضح أن أنا أيوة راح البي نولي هنا. حلوة هنا قريب إلى البي قريب ممتاز. خلص البي وبعدين أخلص على السي ونشوف وضعنا معاه.
Why is it somehow worse when the revenants aren't trying to kill you?
هنا بي أوكي.
A godlike in Emerald's death. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Excuse me?
Beatrice, you know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
You are using the undead for labor.
What am I supposed to do? Just let
هذه
them
تستخدم
decompose.
الميتين كسماد
Reanimated
للزراعة
corpses are the
حقت هذول.
future of manual labor. Cost effective, low maintenance, and
فهي قاعدة
very
تستخدم
friendly.
اللي
Now Beatrice,
مو ميتين أو المصابين عمال.
would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Before I do it, I want your opinion on the dream scourge.
Giada Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions.
طيب.
I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
I'm afraid he did.
He's a bigger fool than I thought.
طيب.
Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm.
It's okay.
I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much.
Okay.
They can't do complicated tasks, you see.
طيب.
Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Let's me guess. As Silvio isn't a cow or goat.
Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Okay.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has gone.
Oh. I'll take care of Silvio and I'll make it quickly, okay.
Thank you for understanding.
عندها واحد تحب اسمه سلافيو.
He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should
رجع
be open.
زي هذول اللي ورا،
Just
لكن
be
تحتاج
gentle
تقتله
with him.
خلاص. بتحبها واجد هي ما تبغى. تلفت وانا اقتلها
So
انا.
we're killing a revenant then.
Okay.
She just couldn't come out and say that.
And this is why I
Put
don't
down
take
Flavio. Okay. The Revenant. وين سلافيو ذا ريفننت؟ وينه؟ هني؟ وينه؟ هنا ادور؟ اوكي. بارت اوكي من ورا. اي نشوف لنا طريقة كيف نشوف سلافيو هذا. من هنا يا الله. ما اقدر افا يا ذا العلم. فيك فيها تركض عندك. صراحة أنا مو حاب ذلين الكومبانيونز وياي. يعني في لعبة God of War كانوا أفضل، يعني الطفل يعطيك هنتس، يعطيك أشياء تسويها. اللي يلعب God of War يعرف ما شو يقول.
Right behind you.
إيه يعني في God of War إذا أنت متعطل يعلمك يعطيك هنتس. وكون الأشياء اللي يقولها مرة حلوة. هذا هو سلافيو. رقص أهم شيء. استنى سلافيو.
That's all of them.
مهمة سهلة دي. ايش ناخذه هني؟ قاعد حابس نفس البطل الصنديد حابس نفسه هنا. لقينا طاق كنا بساعة. ايه مهم عاد سوينا المهمة اللي علينا، نرجع لها البنية ونقول لها ترى احنا مهمتنا انتهت. وعلمينا يلا عن هذول الكارج مدري ايش تقول اسمهم. يا سلافيو.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting?
I dealt with Slavio.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright
Slavio
young
سميته.
revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
You promised me some answers.
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development.
Okay.
But I believe whatever causes it is older by far.
Okay.
Maybe even as old as the living lands.
Wow.
The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor.
Okay.
There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
You haven't shared these findings with anyone?
And end up like Giata? No, thank you. The corpses, they need me. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here.
Oh.
Toward what end, only you can say.
Fantastic. Fascinating. I'm sure Kita will be interested to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change.
Mm-hmm.
You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Okay.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
Nice.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
طيب. خلصنا المهمة الأولى، عندنا المهمة الثانية الحين نروح لها. بعدين نروح المهمة الصعبة أم الهارت. لازم أسوي كوستات وأزيد من قوة الأسلحة، لأن اللي أواجههم صراحة الأخوة والديني. جلدوني جلد صراحة، جلدوني يعني. صار لي يوم أنا أحاوش فيهم وأحاول ما في، خلاص تم جلدي بنجاح. لازم أطور الأسلحة وأسوي مهمات ثانية عشان أقدر على الأقل أواجه الجيوش. صراحة قواي.
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out.
رجالهم عليهم إشكال صراحة هاللعبة.
Yvette, you friend?
You do recognize that I understand you perfect.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Ita wants me to learn about the dream.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
Deal.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I'd like to come back as a godlike.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I try to help people whenever I can.
So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Hopefully people remember me in ways I have touched their lives.
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late.
Yes.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Some good news, please. For the law of the gods.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab.
No.
Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Of course, we may be able to learn about the Dream Scourge through the essence contained in the Adra.
Precisely. A godlike and a scholar too. Incredible.
Indeed. Just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Okay.
Not that we'd ever be interested in such research, of course. How droll.
One more question. What do I do about the entity, the third to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Okay.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there.
Equipment upgrade available. Visit there.
Words the ones we needed.
شوف الحين صار عندي ابجريد واقدر اعبيها. الحين اقدر ارجع لهذاك والعن خيرهم لان لعنوا خيري الله يلعن شيطانهم. جلدوني اقول لك ما رحموني. يومين وانا احاول قلت خلاص يأست، لازم أرجع. حق إيش؟ حق جمع طاقة، ما يصير يعني كفخوا أمي لعنوا أسلافي. خبرنا لو شوف عندك أنت.
There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
إن شاء الله. show me what you have. عندك شيء أدرى عنده. أنا بس 300. حرام. أنا عندي أدرى صح. you كنت upgrade armor at party. اوكي دي احتاجها. هذا ستيل ايرون. هذا حق ايش؟ upgrade ميتال. اوكي اوف. هذا upgrade range weapons shields دقيقة اوكي وفرتونا والله. يلا نخيركم. hard food upgrade weapons. خلنا الهيلث احسن. حلوين. قعدنا ذاك ما عندنا فلوس واجد. مشكلة هاي المشكلة. هاي طيب أنا أبغى أروح إلى الكامب أشوف وين الكامب اللي أنا جيت منه.
First, my wife runs off to paradise, and now this.
وين اللي أنا جيت منه؟ نمشي من هذا الاتجاه. دقيقة بقى أهلكم. أنا بس قد ما وصلت لكم. شكلك وش صار؟ ليش كذا؟ وين الانفنتري؟ على كيفك انت تغير على كيفك. تأثر كلب. وينه؟
Take a moment, people.
يا حبيب قلبي. ايش فيه؟ ممتاز. هذه الأشياء اللي تخليك تحصل على أشياء أنت تحتاجها في الأبجريد. هنا إيش؟ لتر أنونيموس لتر. أوكي. إيش أنا أخذت؟ عيب اللعبة بعد شغلة ثانية غير كثرة الحوارات، برضو عندكم تكرار المشنز هم متكررة يعني بطريقة بأخرى متكررة، ما أدري يعني هذا الشيء شوي يتعب، ما في أفكار واجد. وبعد عندك الأسلحة مش اللي تتطور بسرعة، لازم تتعب حتى تطورها، تعب واجد يعني، مو تعب شوي. حتى الأسلحة محدودة مرة يعني. صح عندك مسدس وعندك مدري ايش وعندك مدري ايش، لكن وسيف مثلا وهالحاجات، لكن برضو هي محدودة. ما أقول هذا عيب في اللعبة إنه محدودة، يعني الألعاب لعبناها وانبسطنا فيها زي لايك مثل ووكونج فور إكزامبل، زين، لكن طريقة اللعب كانت سهلة. وهذا ايش عنده دب حلوين، هذا الدب كم يمدي قوته.
Right behind you.
بسيطة.
You're not looking good. Over here. Nothing stopping me. Not hit hard enough. Armor isn't helping. Nice job. Another down.
يم بلغناهم
Who's ready for more?
الحين وهناك يوم يجلدوني ما شو قلت هالكلام. أنا أحاوش ساعة وبعدين ما تعطيني شيء. صحيح قليل حيل. ايش دب ولا ايش هذا؟ اثنين.
Can anyone hear me? Is anybody there?
we are here. وهنا المشكلة تكمن
Who's
المشكلة.
there? Somebody help.
I will help you, don't worry.
Can anyone hear me?
أنا أسمعك حبيب قلبي، لا تشيل هم.
Keep going. I'm down here.
دقيقة خلينا نشوف السلاح اللي توي شايله. ذا كم؟ 39. وذا كم؟ 24. ذا كم؟ physical damage. قاعد حق أقوى شيء. طيب.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Take your best shot. Watch yourself.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Yep. عدل ده سلاح ما دارت عنه كذا قوي. يب. واحد ما ايش سوى عمرك. يب. هو هذا. كويس حاطط لهم فوق يتعور. ما عليك شيء هتحمل وانا اشوف. فننتك صح؟ ها؟ عرفت كده حركات انا خلاص. وراح كايو ذاك. قاعد شيء ضربات تموت. يب. ثانكس. وينكم انتم؟ انتم وين رحتوا؟ ثانكس يقول قليل الأدب كان نتعب وياي يعني. أنا أطب هنا أشوف إيش فيها. هوبا أخذنا الأشياء اللي من هون. ممتاز. ما في شيء هنا بس. خطط 4 بعد ايش؟ شوف 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 شوف. قم. طلع طبعا. وينه؟ هذه الحيوانة. بقى ايش؟ بقى واحد الكبير. ضد على راسك هاي. لا يقع مرموت.
Gotcha.
مرة بس مو فورمي. نحتاج ننزل له. واحدة. One more. Yum.
Fish.
Huh?
I think I sprayed my shoulder.
Try me.
Yes. ما اشوفه ما اشوفه.
Oh, finally a rescuer. I was beginning to lose my voice.
Don't move. I have something to put your fear horse.
I'm not dead yet. Just too tired to climb up. Oh, 1 minute, I'm engrossed in my research. The next thing I know, my workshop is in this damn pit.
I'm guessing fire doesn't see. He's on.
Not until lately. Now they're everywhere. The ruins were probably stable until those roots showed up. Quilici warned Vidaro that the roots would swallow the soil. As usual, nobody listened to him. So, here we are.
Okay.
We've never had plants like these. I'm no botanist, but even I can tell that something's not right.
Okay. Let's think first. Let me help you out.
Ah, nonsense! I can't go yet. My notes are down here somewhere. They contain priceless data on the wildlife around Fjord.
Okay. You mean your discoveries might be gone? Changes everything.
They may not be ruined yet, but we'll have to work quickly. As soon as I dug them out, a gang of sporlings ran off with them. I can heave myself topside in time, but I'm in no shape to fight.
I'll be back with your notes soon. Stay here, you need the rest?
Help with one hand and disparage with the other, huh? Fine, I'll take it. They ran into the ruins. Now hurry, I can't have a sporling eating my life's work. For all I know, they could be halfway to Nakutadek by now.
Retrieve the old hippie research. ايوه انا نشوف المنطقة هنا ايش فيها. طيب هذا الكوست واضح انه مهم، نبي يتعرف الناس على طبيعة الطائرة. طيب الحين وين جيت؟ فوق. ايش في؟ طاح من فوق صحيح، لكن تحت فوق لا اوكي. How can I go up? وهذا نظر عيبات ما أقدر أحدد من الخريطة. هذا شيء غريب، أول مرة انتبه. وش تبغى أنت بعد؟
Ado, you've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer?
I may have doubled at some point.
God, it's about time somebody like you came along. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
They can't be that fast.
I don't know. They just disappear. I wish they would at least come back. Soon I won't have any left. People are used to the damned things wandering around. I'm the one who's panicking here. If Elia finds out, I'll never hear the end of it. I have to have some standards, even at a time like this. You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them. I was hoping you'd say that. Just follow the trail of revenants. I'd look myself, but I don't trust the few subjects I have left. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here.
Sure.
I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back.
Sure.
The only way to find out is to experiment.
يا عمي. جربوا ونقول خلاص ما نقدر. فضيلة كمان. نعم. أبدا مو فضيل، أبدا أبدا ما عندي وقت لكم أبدا. ما عليه يا واجد تاخذها. وين رايح؟ ردد بعد ها؟ وصل. انت تشوف عن طاي؟ ليش؟ كيف عدم احترام؟ كيف عن طاي؟ دعوة قصوى. واو عمري أنا كان صح؟ عمري كأني واحد حالي. كيف يقول لي ابنه؟ يا حبيبي يعني صدقني أستاذ علمي وينه؟ تعال يجي بقى. يب
Nice job, everyone.
شكرا. شكرا الديب. كان في هنا فوق. وين اللي حط غرضه؟ فنيا شايل أغراض. ونحط لكس. نيك هولسترا. وين؟ يمكن يجوز. هون هنا يمكن. ما فهمت. نعم مقفل. يقول لي مقفل. وين أولي؟ دورت راسي ترى. إذا كان يجي دم شوي. واو يفضل المكان يجي نزل يعني. وين؟ طلع على هذاك المكان. متكسر. لا هو روح له.
Right behind you.
Wow.
Show me what you got. Here we go.
مين؟ ضعفتني انت واغراضك القديمة. قول من هناك. شوف هنا كيف هناك. كيف اروح هناك؟ رجعني هنا. تعال. في واحد ميت. واحد ميت هنا. طيب رجعنا. لفينا رجعنا. ياه. من هنا قلت لا. هنا يقول لون من هنا هو. تعال وين رايح؟
Something's not right here.
تعال الله عليك. عندنا حق مرة الكمبات ده كنا مرة الكمبات. ارجع ما فاهم هذا كيف تلعب بيه. وجه الحر ما باقي الا واحد. وينك يا حشام؟ طيب ليه لكن هذه اثنين كسرناهم بعدين استفدنا وصلنا شيء هذا النار فين شوف وين المكان هذه هنا ايش ماشي هنا شفنا هذه اوكي هنا كمية هذا الحين أنا لازم أروح وين؟ ذاك اللي يحترق. الحين هذا الباب اللي نفكه.
Good fighting.
Good fight والله فتقناهم. ممتاز.
Ready, aim.
You're alive?
هذا احنا وصلنا له وافتكينا منه.
Back. Did you find my notes?
Yes.
Yes. The cover's a little worse for wear, but the notes are intact. My findings on squirrel essence are going to change everything. Everything. What's not clear? I'm researching squirrel essence. I've nearly proved my theory, too. As everyone knows, squirrel brains grow and shrink in accordance with the nut season. So I thought, what if a squirrel's soul shrinks too? Huh? I propose that the size of our soul corresponds to our brain mass. If Vidaro's father hadn't built an animancy refuge here, I'd still be there.
Okay.
I can't imagine any of my specimens are still intact, and I'll have to find somewhere to sleep. But I've got my notes. I can try again. Take this. Buy yourself something nice. It's the least I can do.
What just happened? I heard something about a squirrel.
وبكذا نكون خلصنا حبتي حلقة هذا اليوم. أتمنى أنها عجبتكم حتى لأنها طويلة. نشوفكم في حلقات قادمة. مع السلامة.